What should you expect on the GED Social Studies test? That's what I'm going to tell you here in this video. Hi, this is Parker from Test Prep Champions, teaching you how to pass the GED fast, and you can get started by clicking subscribe down below. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about how much time you'll have for social studies. Also, we'll talk about the number of questions on the test, the number you'll have to get right to pass, and also the number that you can afford to get wrong and still likely pass. We're going to talk about the number of parts, the test format, calculator use, memorization, and also the topics that you'll want to know for the GED test. So this is the first video in a series of videos that I'm going to do to teach you what to expect on GED Social Studies. And I want to give a big champion shout out to KTV for requesting the topic. So first, you should note that you'll have 70 minutes for GED Social Studies. And you're going to have about 35 questions. Now, the GED testing service has never revealed how many points each question is worth, so the questions may differ in how many points they're worth. But as a general rule of thumb, you need to get about 18 questions right in order to pass, which means that you can get about 17 questions wrong and you're still going to pass. Now, obviously, you want to try to get every single question right, and the more questions that you get right, the higher your score is going to be. Alright, but just note that as a general rule of thumb, you want to shoot to get at least 18 questions right. So, as far as the test format goes, you should know that it's only a one-part test, and there aren't going to be any breaks because you only have that one part to do. Now, you can expect to get a mix of fill-in-the-blank, multiple choice, drag and drop, drop down, and hotspot questions. And you can use a calculator on GED Social Studies, but there aren't going to be a lot of calculations, alright? And one of the main topics that you might need to do a calculation for would be the mean, median, mode, and range questions. So you might get a question that asks you to calculate the mean, median, mode, and or the range. So I have other videos on my channel where I talk about mean, median, mode, and range, and I'll put the links down below in the description if you want to check them out. So also note that GED Social Studies is not a memorization test. You're going to be given passages, excerpts, charts, graphs, and data that you'll use to answer the questions. So you don't have to memorize dates or names or places, things like that, so don't worry about that. But that being said, the more that you know about the content areas on the test, like the more you know about US history, economics, civics, the easier the test is going to be for you. But that being said, it's primarily reading comprehension and analyzing charts and graphs, so you're not going to have to memorize much history for the test. So the topic list that the GED testing service provides on their website is very vague here. It doesn't give you a whole lot to go off of, but let me give you the list here to get you started. So according to the testing service, the topics are reading for meaning, analyzing historical events and arguments, and also using numbers and graphs. So if you're sitting there and you're agreeing with me that this doesn't give you that much to go off of as far as preparing, then you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, because I'm going to have another video where I talk about more specific topics to be aware of for the GED test. So make sure you're subscribed down below for that video, and as soon as it's out, I'm going to add it right here onto the end screen on this video. So if you're watching this after I made that second video, go click on it, watch it now, raise your score on GED Social Studies. Thanks for watching. This is Parker from Test Prep Champions, wishing you the best of luck on your test prep.